Okay, so we were spending a little time with Grius's daughter, who I think might be in these type of like anime inspired games, might be like my favorite child character in terms of the way she was written. She was not annoying at all, and I actually think they really captured the the child whose needs aren't met, and so they try to get attention by like earning it and achieving, and is very 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 sad. She's the good kid, the proverbial good kid. Oops. And we spent time with her, and now we're going to the king's funeral to assassinate Luis. My theory is that that won't happen and Grius will die, but I have read no spoilers, so that is just my theory. Okay. So where am I? Oh, there's more shops. Oops. There are more shops here, but they didn't introduce them. Oh yeah, and we ended with one racist comment. That was the last thing we ended on. I was like, yeah, classic. You look like a character who is designed. Wonder... Oh, I forgot I need to read. Wonder what it's like inside. I got this friend working for a nice family. She'll get to watch the royal funeral from the good seats. So it's like a show. Interesting. You look like a character that was designed and is not just filler models, so I wonder if we're going to find you later.
Got it?
It's time to sneak in. You ready? And let's do it.
All right.
Let's find somewhere out of sight so we can change. Oh yeah, we got to put on our soldier uniforms.
Lots of lords and nobles. Some generals, too. All the big names are here.
Can you see Grius?
I can pick him out. Although I don't see Luis around.
Oh,
Look there!
the goal! What is this? Isn't that the flower straight from the king's garden?
And a common-blooded man bearing them to a funeral? Does the man know no shame? That's tantamount to declaring himself royalty.
You barbarian!
Your fool of a king is dead! Disillusioned by vain aristocrats and simpering clergy, he withered and died under his own weakness.
The audacity!
How can he say that?
This is madness! At the king's own funeral!
Lord Louis speaks true! The nobles are to blame!
Name the guilty!
But open your eyes, and you will see the crisis in our nation. I will show you truth, the truth of reality. You've all been sheltered, blinded by walls of stone. Behold a human corpse! They are no mere rumor. They lurk and nest across the very land you call home. A fortress at the border was raised by a human mere days ago. How long before we're overrun? You can only blame your king's weakness. And thus, who deserves his crown? A man of proven strength!
How dare you, scoundrel! Your words verge on treason!
Against what ruler, Blue Blood? The dead cannot be betrayed. Let your late king's soul bear witness. Let Louis Squeerburn be named the true and rightful ruler of Uchronia.
Hey, what do we... What's happening?
Such power. It can't be.
The palace! Could this be the king's own magic?
I am Hythlodius the Fifth.
His Majesty?
The people of my land desire a new king, and I shall provide.
Did he just say Hythlodius the Fifth? That face. It can't be. His Majesty. The king? How? He was dead? Why? Be silent! Let him say his piece.
Heed me, O kingless. Time is finite before my soul departs this benighted world. In 4 moons of life past death, there shall come a reckoning, a day of the hero. Upon that day, whosoever have truly earned the greatest faith of the citizenry shall ascend to throne and crown by right of kings.
By right of kings? The faith of the citizenry? Truly?
From the lofty heavens shall my unfading soul look down upon thee, and from the whispered hopes of thine anxious hearts shall those to whom thine allegiances lie be laid bare.
What's happening?
I hear thy voices ring out in clarion truth. Here and now witness the faces of those most desired to become king.
It's Vorden. Count Louise! Count Louise is there too! They're all candidates.
Ah! What glorious spectacle! The mantle of king is mine by right and providence.
You go too far, Louis. We gather to mourn his majesty, and you desecrate it. You would befoul the throne, blackguard.
So be it. Shall we test that? Good people, is Vorden truly fit to be king? Or shall you cast off the shackles of blind faith? We need not be chained to birth or trial. In my world, we are a people equal and united. I shall be your shield from the human menace. Together, peace is within our grasp.
When my village burned, the church did nothing.
There's no way we can fight those monsters alone.
And those of us in bonds? Will we too be protected?
Don't be fooled. He's not the man you think he is.
Hey, look! Luis, he's catching up to Vorden.
Can the giant thing really see what we're thinking?
Luis, you've led the people's hearts astray.
No future exists without the power to eliminate the human crisis. Those who stand at my side, who oppose the powers that be, my protection is yours. Or refuse my hand and perish. I will lead us over your corpses.
You mean, just as you killed the king?
A country is heavier than a crown, and he could not bear it. Retribution past due.
You vile... He cares nothing for the blood on his hands. Damn you, Luis! You think you truly deserve the crown? You doom us all! I won't stand for it! Hey, who are you? Silence him! A Kingslayer deserves only death! That's right! Hey!
Yes, good. You need to go too.
Where's Grius? Alcest?
I shall not suffer the defiance of my people's will. In my name art thou punished.
Punished? Impressive. One of the royal family's dog. Rather poetic, I suppose.
See how he has rewarded your loyalty.
No.
I warned you. This is the price of defiance. Though I hadn't expected the king's own magic on my side. So be it. Rally behind me. I will shield you from injustice. Rise above birth and circumstance, for they mean nothing.
Count Luis is our only hope!
What choice do we have? He'll kill any against him.
Not much of a choice.
Upon the day of the hero, whosoever has most earned my people's faith shall ascend upon my throne to rule, according to my judgment. Be thou criminal, pauper, or noble, thy claim is decided not by stature or trial. I shall bear witness. From this heavenly seat I am nigh omnipotent. Look to the faces carved upon this rock, and see thou the faces of the chosen. I shall brook no sabotage or obstruction of this trial. Let all hear me and obey.
Damned! Hey! Grius! Grius! Damn it! Luis!
Alcest.
The sun sets on old fossils. It is a new dawn, and its light shines upon Lord Luis as king.
Stand down!
Damned meddlers. So your wish is to die, is it? Your bones will be monuments to Lord Luis's glory! Ah!
No, he defiles the dead.
Ah, but Lord Luis has sent me here on an important errand.
What errand?
It seems I'll need considerable time to accumulate the magla. Until it's done, however, I'm afraid I'll have to borrow the cathedral. The day the king's mourning ends will become the day of calamity. If you mean to interfere, then die.
Stand strong. The souls of the dead do not return. He manipulates them as puppets with foul magic. Brace yourselves, everyone.
Yes. What is this? What the hell is this?
Stroll, get a hold of yourself. We've got company.
Keep it together. Got to stay calm. Calm.
I want to talk, damn it.
Damn it, I can't focus.
Right, party members are with anxiety, naturally. In two circumstances, when you have ambush in the battle or when they receive a critical hit during battle. Allies afflicted with anxiety will be unable to control archetype skills. The attacks against them won't consume enemy turn icons. That's awful. Among other things, pay attention to this status.
Sorry about that. I'll be all right.
Here they come. Brace yourselves.
When I get a turn, I'll talk.
Stroll's anxiety is spiking. Keep the enemies off him.
So a lot happened. I wish I didn't predict Grievous' death, but he took that role of the, for lack of a better word, like the mentor, the older mentor, and you eventually have to kill him off, and they started that transition of our fate taking the reins. So yeah, he was doomed. And they just had to lay it thick with meeting his daughter and spending time with her. So they did it well. I think for an old trope, they did it well. Luis is a fearmonger. I think we had hints of it. It was suggested heavily. It's confirmed now. He's a fearmonger, and it looks like we're gonna get into a little bit of a King's game here. I'm excited to see where it goes. I like the animations that we just got there. And we had the obligatory, really skinny, nearly naked dude who is helping the bad guy. Otherwise, I think that went as we expected. I'm gonna guess these guys are weak to holy magic. Oh, and Toby, I do agree. The first thing I thought was Majora's Mask, and that impending doom that had in that game, I think kind of fit this as well. I don't know if they intended it or not, but I thought Majora's Mask moon. Okay, now we'll get to actually beating the shit out of these guys. Because this guy's wanted to been hit for a while.
I can't.
I don't think I have the ability to clear this off of him.
Hold on.
So you just have to attack. I don't know the difference between spear and sword, so let's just go with sword.
I will fight with pride.
Do I have? Yeah, I don't. I just don't have the ability to cleanse that. You made too much noise.
I can't.
Stroll's anxious, and they're targeting him.
Thing is, I'm the healer and I need to level up before I can actually do any kind of healing.
Flare!
Now, what's the play?
Oh, he can actually do stuff
I call
now.
upon royal power within.
This is probably overkill, but yeah, that's absolutely overkill.
That'll do.
Oh, I
shall rise to
need to
the
be able to
occasion.
clear conditions.
Where'd that man go? Did he take soldiers into the cathedral?
There should be a mausoleum nearby. Could you take his body there?
Could you join our party? Because I've seen you in a sword fight a couple of times and you were pretty solid.
Yes, right away.
Take care with him, please. He was a dear friend. He gave his all for the king. For the royal bloodline. The least he deserves is dignity in death. My name is Hulkenberg. I have a question for you.
Hulkenberg. What's your question, Hulkenberg?
That power you wield, it is not something they teach in the army. You are no ordinary soldier.
And you? You're clearly more than a guard captain.
Is that going to be the theme of this, Toby? When the Hulkenberg comes around, you just scream mommy the whole time.
I am a knight in the Crown's service. Commanding the guard is not my station's duty, but these are dire times.
a knight.
And you pretend at soldiery. But that matter can wait. Alsace seemed to know you.
Why are they making me dense here? Context clues, Fate. Context clues.
Who is Alsace?
We'll have time for debate after we apprehend that mage. He's after the royal scepter, I'm sure of it.
Oh, I could have bought that from a shop at the beginning of the game.
The royal scepter?
Please, someone, help!
Hulkenberg, will you join my
Please
party?
help. I've still got family inside.
It was very likely a replica at the beginning of the game, and the joke was that I wouldn't be able to tell the real thing from a fake. And it was most likely. I assume it was a fake. It was sitting in a damn shop. I got family.
Did he trap civilians in the cathedral?
He raised the dead, or at least manipulated bones. I don't think he's above that.
Yes, my family, and more.
I don't envy their chances if he finds them helpless.
I am honor bound as a knight to answer that plea. I would ask your aid as well, if you might give it.
Does it not tarnish the Royal Knights to enlist the aid of strangers?
I haven't the luxury of refusing able fighters.
Especially because we're badasses.
If I turn back here, I'd never be able to face Grius. Any objections, my friend?
No, we're gonna... I don't like either of these. None
None
that'll
that
stop
would
you.
stop you, I expect.
You know me so well already. Let's just watch out for those accursed skeletons.
Don't worry, I got holy magic. Or I guess light.